Hello lovely people, welcome to my YouTube channel, Hey Spring Chicken. My name is Cordelia, and if you're a returning visitor, well, welcome back and thanks for coming back. And if you're new here, welcome. Today's topic, we're going to look at live ingredients on the skin. I'm in a unique position to be able to memorialize the journey of how it was 2 years ago, year ago, and now. Has it made any difference? And we're about to find out. I just want to add at this point, if the eagle-eyed amongst you notice that I look slightly different to the rest of my video, it's because someone lost the intro footage and we're doing it again. And I'm going to show you what I believe worked for me, what didn't work for me, and what was hugely unsuccessful, and look at the costs and whether it's worth it. The advantage of having a YouTube channel and filming and documenting my journey is, as I mentioned, we've got lots of photographs, we've got lots of videos. And one of the first videos I did that was more successful of mine was facelift without surgery. And here is a picture of me before. Now, I was 63 then, so you know, I'm not 20. So we've got lots of, you can see the elastin in my skin is starting to drop. So you can look at my jowls and you can see particularly my under eye. So looking at the picture, you know, I'm losing the elasticity in my skin. And I think if you're watching me right now and you're not looking at this as help for your mother, but this is you, then you know how your skin has changed over years. You know that no matter what you do, the elastin is going in your skin. And that is as a result of collagen. We produce this collagen which plumps up the skin. And if you think of a young child and they've got this healthy glow and this healthy skin, that is a result of the collagen, the scaffolding in your skin, which as we age starts to droop. And you can see it in my picture there. Now, no amount of, without the help of surgery, is going to stop that reduction. It's going to stop that, but we can slow the aging process down. And I hope you can see this. As I just mentioned, we've been 2 years with this YouTube channel. And up until then, I was unsuccessfully able to use any live ingredients. Let me start with retinol A. First arrived 1971 and came about by complete accident as it was introduced for acne, and the side effects of that were that it reduced the wrinkles and your fine lines. Beauty industry wasn't slow to pick up on that and transformed the industry. Hyaluronic acid arrived 2001 to 2006. Both were prohibitively expensive and were difficult to use. But nevertheless, the beauty industry was really quick to catch on. And a lot of you have the same problems. You don't respond well to these live ingredients. But the beauty industry wants you to use them, and they have tried all sorts of partnerships. And that's where I am going to show you what has worked for me. When I started the YouTube channel, I was very, very keen to trial and keep using the live ingredients because I know that 50% of the population out there is able to use retin and retinols. I was an avid watcher of other YouTubers, and particularly because of the content of mine, beauty channels, and I was very, very keen to look at all sorts of content. And from there, I was able to look at alternative partnerships. The most popular, without any doubt at all, were the retin family, all of the retin family, retinols, hyaluronic acid, peptides, and vitamin C. Huge. But there are lots of others and lots of other derivatives, but those are the most popular. At this point, I want to very quickly say I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not medically trained, and these are my opinions and my honest review. So if you have any concerns, ask somebody. I'll also say at this point, I will add some products, and in fact, all of the products that I use and that I refer to, I will add in the description links down below, down there, and some of them will have affiliate links to them. What that means is if you click and buy, I will receive a teeny tiny commission for which, thank you. So those are the most popular. In addition to that, there are hundreds of others that have been subsequently discovered and used, and that's where we're going to go with that. So what happened when I wore live ingredients? Well, as I may have mentioned earlier, my skin, like many, did not react to the live ingredients, but my reaction to all and every single live ingredient was not a good response. So what changed? Quite literally, research. I just did more and more research, what I could find, that what would work for my skin. And the first, without any doubt, was the introduction of peptides. They encourage the collagen. Interesting question has just been asked of me. Did the cost of the product change the outcome? Did it make it any better? And I can absolutely say no. I mean, live ingredients are more costly to research, they are more costly to produce, so they are going to be more costly than the standalone products that you can get over the counter. But it doesn't mean that the most expensive product are going to necessarily work for you. One product that I used in particular did not agree with me. Can I say the name of the ingredient?
I think you can, yeah, because you're not slating it. You're just saying it didn't work for you.
It didn't work for me. What I'm going to say is I trialled Estee Lauder Advanced Night Serum, which in the industry is just, it's absolutely, it's a holy grail product. It's expensive. I think mine was £100, and I trialled it for a period of 6 months. And I will show you what happened to me during that period. I'm not saying that that was as a result of using the Advanced Night Serum. It took a little while. So that was just over a year and a half ago. And then a year ago, I introduced the Peptide. In particular, I'm going to show you the one I introduced. The thing with live ingredients, we want to encourage the collagen to the regrowth, because as we age, we produce less lipids. That's the good fats, that's the structure for the skin, the scaffolding for the skin. They're not a quick fix. Despite what adverts may say, you won't encourage immediate overnight growth, but they do work. Even on sensitive skin, peptides tend to work for most people.
They are a marathon, not a sprint.
They are a marathon, not a sprint, yeah. So my peptide that I use is something called Plump Up. This is a Trinny product. We're going to look at quite a few Trinny products, and my editor had already said to me, it looks like you're being sponsored by them. And I'm not. I just happen to find that these products agree with me, and I like them. A year ago, the start of my reintroduction to live ingredients, I tried Plump Up. Trinny says it's scaffolding for your skin. My personal experience, I have been blown away by it. You put it on your face and you can feel your skin is saying, thank you, because it's hydrating, it's beautiful hydration, and you absolutely feel it from the moment you put it on. There's this tackiness which disappears when you put your moisturizer on, and it will last. If you have it on at night, it lasts all night, and you can still feel this wonderful hydration to the skin. This particular one has, I believe, 6 peptide ingredients along with hyaluronic acid. I will add all the other ingredients on here rather than list them out now, but for me, the peptide is the real VIP ingredient for me. So we're still looking at serums, but now I want to add a serum at night. And I really did want to try and figure out a way of using one of the retinol family, because it is that does reduce the fine lines and wrinkles. Hands down it does. And I did find, yes, another Trinny product. And the one that I liked was Overnight Sensation. And you put it on, it's a bright yellow cream. As a yellow cream, this is a live ingredient, so once opened, it will only last 6 months, if that. This particular product does last me 5.5, 6 months, and it's a refill, so it is marginally cheaper with refill. Anyway, back to the product. You put it on and it is a wow feeling on the skin, and you wake up in the morning and you will look at your skin and go, yeah, it does look a little bit better. And over time, it does delve deeper layers of the skin and work well with moisturizer. This is a retinol and a peptide. and I can now use retinols, and it is, I think, making a difference. I started using this particular product about 4 months ago, and I will add the price because I can't remember the price, but I think it's about £49. After a serum, it's important that you put a moisturizer on. There's a lot of moisturizers out there. I have tried a lot and I love many of them. So I have been using, yes, another Trinny product, and this is called Bounce Back. It is an intense peptide moisturizer. It's a 4 peptide complex and it's got lactatosis ferment in there. So this is a I can see the editor laughing at the yeah, I'm probably pronouncing incorrectly, but the idea is that this tones and firms. A lot of newer ingredients have this ferment in it, or the fermenting products, and I am loving them. In actual fact, I did a review very recently of the Isntree TW Real, and that was a ferment ampule product. I will add a link up there, and if you'd like to have a look at it. For me, these are beautiful products for the skin. They don't irritate, and this moisturizer, it is so intense. You add on a moisturizer after your serum, and the tacky serum, I put this on, it's absolutely beautiful. And as you can see this going in, and the skin, it goes into the skin immediately, it's immediately absorbed. This for me is perfect. Perfect for night, perfect for day. Gorgeous. Makeup works well on here. I have makeup on, I've used all of the products that I've spoken about today, and the makeup is sitting on it and it hasn't peeled, so that's important. When you use a moisturizer, it's really important that you have one that protects you against the outside aggressors. This does not have an SPF in it, but it does protect against the free radicals. I will then add an additional SPF to my skin. But I will add photographs, and we can see the difference of year 2, year 1, and now without makeup. And what do you think? Do you think there's any difference? Can you see any difference, editor?
I can, but also, do you feel it's different? Because I think that's quite important.
Yeah, I mean, I look at my skin. Look, let's be honest, unless I have surgery, I'm never going to get rid of these loosey bits of skin. But we can mask a lot of the fine lines and wrinkles. Products that I use are not going to get rid of the frown lines or the marionette lines. But I think, for me, I am happiest with my skin now than I have been for years. It's been years since I've gone through a winter without irritation, without eczema. I had some yesterday on my neck, but I have never been happier. And I think a lot of it, in fact all of it, is down to what I'm putting onto my skin, what I'm putting into my body. So I think in summary, I have found, and hopefully you can see, that live ingredients, there is a place for live ingredients, even if you've got sensitive skin. If you've got really sensitive skin, back to basics and start introducing slowly. And that's what I did. I took everything out. I couldn't even wash my face. In fact, when you see a year ago, just over a year ago, I had my eyeliner tattoos, the upper and lower, and you can see my skin was dreadful. Look, I've been talking about using all these products, looking younger, longer, fine lines and wrinkles, but I just want to say, aging gracefully, that's what I'd like to do. I just want to age gracefully. And if you're happy with, you don't have to use these ingredients, you don't have to trial them, you don't have to spend that money. Just look after your skin the way it is, and if that works for you, that's good. I'm just showing you what worked for me. If you've made it this far, at this point, I want to thank you. Quite a lot of footage and detail was included in there, and I liked doing it, so I hope you did as well. Press the like button if you did. Leave a comment. Really helps. I love receiving your comments. Do you know, it actually makes my day. Subscribe. Ding the bell. But for now, enjoy the rest of your day, and remember, you are beautiful, and I will see you soon. Thank you. The vitamin C and ferulic acid worked well, and that sounds really boring, so I'm I'm not going to add that, Kim.
Christ.
You add that on. I add this on after.
Upside down.
And the sun, the wind, the rain. No, not the sun. The wind, all of the other outside aggressors, and I fucked that right up. Sorry, you don't use that in the blooper.